Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow. I help screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress and get focused into their creative rhythm and flow, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is a part of my Industry Wisdom Bit series, where I'm bringing you professionals in television and film to share with us one golden nugget of wisdom or advice that's helped them that maybe can help you too. So today we're joined by Wendy Wilkins. Wendy, thank you so much for being here today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me, and I feel better already just talking about what you do. So it's like so fabulous. Yeah, so I'll squeeze this into a short journey because I've had quite a varied life. I'm originally from Melbourne, Australia, via London. I started out, I always wanted to be an actress, but I was brought up that that wasn't a career. So I was a cop and then a successful realtor, but it was always this burning passion inside me. So finally, I went to London, studied at RADA, did some theatre there and a few pieces, and worked with some great people. And then I thought, if I want to be in film and television, I need to be in the center of the universe here in Hollywood. So now I'm based here and came here as an actress, but as most of us in the industry know, that's kind of sitting around waiting a lot for the phone to ring, and I'm not very good at that. So I started writing and creating content, and more just to sort of do something, and then that segued into more and more writing. And yeah, I just released a memoir. Can I plug it? Sex, Love,
Sure.
and Cop. Yeah, and
I
that's
love it.
I'm writing. Yeah, that's my 5 years as a young cop. I look about 12. And so I am working on the pilot now, developing that. So that's pretty exciting. And it just hit #1 on the Kindle bestseller for true crime autobiographies. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a journey you have taken in your life. Oh my goodness. Where do you even begin? So much experience you have in so many different industries and parts of the business, and not even parts of the business, places that you've lived. So with all that experience, you must have some tremendous wisdom, but could you just narrow it down to one gem for our audience today?
Well, when you asked me to do this, it just popped into my head the first thing, and I think this is something, listen to your gut. So one of the things I've learned as I've got older and wiser, and it sounds really cliched, but it really is, enjoy the journey, don't worry about the destination, because I have spent time discovering this, and you can just get so caught up in maybe writer's block or something else, or not getting that role, or I was writing something and then I felt like, oh wow, that's already been done, or things like that. And if you just breathe and enjoy the journey, it's really interesting that some of the really successful things that have happened to me, I couldn't really join the dots moving forward, but in reverse, it's like, oh, so that's how that happened. So I think it's just really important to be present and enjoy the journey.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 2020. So, I mean, we're
Right?
we're always here to learn one step in front of the other, right? So, was there some pivotal moment where you came to kind of like realize this for yourself, like really embody it? Because we hear it all the time, enjoy the journey. But was there some experience that stands out? And
Well, for example, like the memoir that I released, that was not ever planned. I was writing a screenplay about based on a cop, and there was so many chapters from when I was a cop that a friend who is a published author suggested I write a memoir, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. So, and then I actually couldn't find a way in at first, but then I just started writing, chapters, and eventually, with the help of an editor, I found a through line, and now it's been released. And as I said, I have a piece of sort of real estate to help with the screenplay and the traction, and so that was never anything planned really. And so I think now looking back, and it's exciting that I have this published memoir. So, and it was cathartic, writing about
absolutely.
being 19 as a young cop, and it's all about popping my cherry, literally, my first arrest, my first love, my first sexual awakening, all of those things, my first punch in the face by a woman. And, you know, all these experiences lead you to where you are today. And I really think there's no such thing as a mistake. It's learning experiences. And, you know, with writing specifically, allow yourself to suck, you know, with
Yeah.
your first piece, and just don't don't keep editing yourself, because you'll never get to the end. So
Yeah. Just
yeah.
allow the journey to unfold and be in the flow of it all. I love that. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
sure.
you coming on from that, I think it's really important, if you're a writer, to read all different, you know, types. If you're a screenwriter, still read prose. You know, if you're,
Mhm.
you know, it might be even interesting, you know, as a prose writer, to read some screenplays, because they're more. It's more how you talk. You know, how you know, people don't really talk in flowery prose and things
Mhm.
like that. So, you know, and that. You know, I never planned really to be a writer, but being an actress and reading so many, you know, spectrums of some really bad to really good to scripts and you know, auditions, you really get into a rhythm of what works on screen. So again, that was never planned to write at the start of being an actress. So yeah.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people, and you know what you're talking about, because, like I said, you've got such an incredible history and experience, and where you've been and what you've done in life. And so we're going to have all the links in the description box of the video. But is there something that you'd like to share with people about where to find you out, find out more about what's going on with you now?
Sure. I'm on Instagram at Wendy Wilkins Oz, OZ, which is slang for an Aussie. And, you know, you can message me and I'll write back. And yeah, and I'm in a movie at the moment, which was written by a female screenwriter, which, funnily enough, I was cast through the normal process, but I met her at Women in Film. So all these things that happen, you know, lead to the next sort of space. So that's a really fun movie. I suggest, if you're a writer, to check it out. It's called Deanie Bean is Dead, and I play a Devil Wears Prada type boss meets Goldie Hawn in Overboard. So yes.
I love it. Yes, I did watch the preview of that. That looked very cute.
Oh,
So
cool.
definitely check that
Cool.
out, everybody. So thank
Yeah.
you so much, Wendy, for sharing so much today. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching. Feel free to pop on over to my website, Screen Right Now, and download your free e-copy of 3 steps to get pitch ready. That way you can get into alignment with you and your script and hook your audience. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next Industry Wisdom Bits. Thanks, Wendy.
Thanks for having me, Suzanne. It was so nice to see you.